I met him in March. It was a good month to meet him. Walks, hot coffee, wet grass. It was easy, light. I liked him a lot.
At the start, it was simple, really simple. She was cool and beautiful and a lot of fun. We went out a couple times, started dating, you know.
Things got more serious. Meeting parents, labels. I told him I loved him. He said it back. It was good. Really good.
I loved her. I introduced her to my family. I'd never done that before. I'd never said, I love you either. Actually, I'd never really loved anyone like that before. I wanted to spend all my time with her.
I loved being around him. I'd never had a connection like that before him. I loved him a lot. He was my best friend, but after a while, he became too much. He was always there. It was suffocating. I never had any time to myself, and then I never had a break. I just needed a break.
So she asked for a break. Everything was so good. We were so happy. I didn't understand, I didn't get it. I didn't know what I'd done wrong.
He didn't get it. He didn't get that it was too much. I told him that it was too much, that he was smothering me, but he didn't understand. He got really upset. He was really hurt, which I got. But I needed space. And I told him before and nothing had changed, so I had to do something.
Then she ended it. I wanted to try and fix it and understand what I'd done. Everything had been so good, then suddenly she flipped. Suddenly she was cold. She wasn't the person that I loved anymore. She became cold and distant, and she didn't give me anything. All she said was, I was too much. But how could I have been too much? All I did was love her.
I think he loved too much. But then again, maybe it was me. Maybe he loved just right and I didn't love enough. Sometimes I wonder if I just didn't try hard enough. Maybe if I had, we would have been okay.
Maybe we could have fixed it.
I wish I could have fixed it. I wish I could have apologised. I wish I could have told her that I'm sorry. That I know I was too much. That I'm sorry and I should have listened. I shouldn't have ended it right then and there, but I had to.
I miss him a lot. You know? I find myself thinking about him all the time. Sometimes he's all I can think about. I wonder if I ever cross his mind. I want to think about something else, anything else. To not wonder constantly how he is, if he's happy, if he's thinking about me too.
I find myself thinking about her much less these days. I don't wonder where she is or what she's doing, if she's happy. Don't get me wrong, I hope she is. I still think about her. I know I can't keep thinking about her, obsessing over what I did wrong. I bet she's moved on. I bet I never even crossed her mind.
He must have moved on by now. God, I wish I hadn't pushed him away. I ruined everything. I don't know why I do that. I always do that just as things get good. I find a way to ruin it.
I know that I have to move on. It's hard. I was finally getting somewhere. I was finally getting over it, getting over her, until I saw her. It was a few days ago. She looked good, really good. I smiled at her. She smiled back. But neither of us said a word.
I saw him the other day. Looked awful. Complete mess. He looked good. He smiled at me. One of those smiles that says so much, but at the same time, nothing at all. I miss the way he used to look at me, how that made me feel. Neither of us said anything, just smiled. Like we'd never even met. Just two strangers in aisle 5.
After she walked away, I just stood there, like an idiot next to the broccoli. She clearly had somewhere she needed to be. I hate that I didn't know where she was going.
After I saw him, I didn't know what to do. Just went back to my car and cried. I didn't know seeing him would hurt so much. I wanted to tell him I was sorry. I wanted to ask him to grab a coffee. To ask how he was, if he was happy, but I didn't. Just panicked. Walked away.
I wanted to say something to her. To apologise, to just stop her and catch up. But she just walked away. And I let her.